Reverend Steve, keeping it simple. Some of these videos get cut off. I'm getting so worked up with this and describing who the harlot is. And many of us, as I said in the last video, are coming to the knowledge of the truth that we live in the harlot, and the whole world is committed fornication with her, and she's going to be destroyed. But one thing God does, and He's doing right now, and this is what I'm saying, He is calling His children out of her. And the only way that's going to happen is if He shows us what the harlot has been doing. Once I had a little analogy yesterday in my mind. I was about to say it, but the video got cut off, of a husband and wife, and a husband finding out his wife has been cheating on him, and she's been a harlot, and how his reaction would be. He would pull away from her and eventually be divorced from her. And I think that's what's happening to us as children of God. We're divorcing ourselves from such a strong, patriotic America, waving the flag. All that stuff is going to fall away from us. And it should fall away from us. That might offend many people here. I'm sorry, but God comes first. God shows us what the kingdom that we live in is, and her destruction. And He also shows us something else. Let's read on. And I heard another voice from heaven crying, "Come out of her, my people." So God calls His people out of her. The one who's committing fornication, the one who's doing all these terrible things that the whole world mimics. He's calling His children out of her. Quite amazing. Let's see what happens to her. So come out of her, my people, lest you share in her sins, and lest you receive her plagues. There's lots of plagues going on. A lot of strange things. People are starting to pay attention. For her sins have reached to heaven. Think about just the genders and marriage and abortion and Hollywood and depravity throughout this country. Pornography, all these things, TV, all this stuff. What is that? Who breeds that to the rest of the world? Who does the rest of the world mimic in these things? The one committing fornication, the harlot. There's no other. So as I say this, I pray that you break the binds of those. And I pray that God breaks the binds that hold you allegiance to nations.